Well, good morning, YouTube. It's Mother's Day morning. And wow, what a weekend. Big day of yard selling yesterday. I'm taking a quick break. I was on a message board, and the guys were talking about mil-spec lanterns like this one that I picked up yesterday, and they were talking about being a single mantle. And for the life of me, I did not realize that that's common. At least it is for me. I actually went back. I have two others, and they're both single mantles. And this one also is a single mantle. Now, this is a crusty little beast, and I'm going to try and fire this thing up just as it is and have like a little Mother's Day light up. And if you're into that, stick around, and let's do this. This isn't going to be a big deal. This thing got wet a little with some dew last night. Let's get this wiped down real quick. Oh, the vent, it's got a pretty good size chip right there, but it's cleaning up pretty nice actually. All right. And let's just wipe this down to get a good look at this baby. Wow, the font looks pretty good actually. It's just been sitting up there in the rafters for a long time. Out of the way. I do not have the glass globe, which is like a quadrant. If you're not familiar with these, there's a piece of glass that slips in through the top. 1, 2, 3, 4. So the glass is like in 4 pieces. Typical military type application, so that you don't blow your whole globe up. And that globe is like thick. The glass is like really thick lead glass. Let's take a look at. Oh wow, yeah, that looks good. I'll show you how I get down into there, a little trick. If you guys want to put a cheap tool on your workbench, get yourself one of these propellers from an RC plane, and you just put your rag, see how it's nice and flexible, but it's got rigidity, and you get right down in here, and you get all that gunk out from behind your fuel cap. And then take that, move it down, and then just work it in any little tight spaces that you really just can't rub on. Underneath the valve, up above the valve, that kind of thing. See all that grime that's coming off of there? Great for polishing also. Take this one off. This one is brass. I just put a skosh of oil on this, and again, this will slide right back in behind there. Just slicker than I'll get out. Get all that years of gunk out of there. There we got it. There we have it. Didn't that clean up nice? I'm just going to put a splash, unfiltered, and then I'm going to give this a shake. I'm going to set that right there. I'm going to pour that fuel right into that, and I want to see what comes out. It's looking pretty good. Real good, actually. I mean, nothing worth talking about actually came out of that. Looks really good. Okay. That'll do it. Alrighty. Got that about half full. I'm going to put a dab of oil on this cap and screw that back down there. Nice and tight. I don't know what happened to my little... There you are. Work that little cap a little bit. There we go. Perfect. And it's got the little ring right here. There would have been a chain hanging here with a funnel on it, and someone's taken that funnel. All right, so here's what we got. We got some spider webs and a little bit of rust on here. I don't know if you can see that. Here, I'll change position. So yeah, you'll see a little crusty. I'm just going to clean this up just a skosh off camera, and I'll be right back. Okay, here we go. Nice and clean. It's not a restoration, but it's all the scale is off. No hard rust, and this thing is ready to go. All right, one thing I did do is I cleaned up the pump. The pump was dry; it wasn't making contact, and then I did pull the generator, clean that up, and then I pumped it up. And then while the generator was off, I burped this. I wanted to pump this up, and with the generator off, I wanted to see fuel come out of this bottom valve, and I did. I just burped it into a rag. So I know that I've got fuel up to here, and we're ready to go. Close off my valve. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, and here we go. There we go. Let's see. Okay, now let's crack this open and see what happens. There it goes. Come on, baby. It's not the right mantle, but it's good enough for testing. It already has a hole now. That roar. Oh, that roar. That is something else. I love it. All right, everybody. Thanks for sticking around for the Mother's Day light up. This light up's for all mothers, my wife, everybody's mothers, all their wives. And just have a great Sunday, and we'll see you around.